Superfood Evolution presents Ghee or clarified butter. 4 beneficial uses of ghee versus butter. Plus 5 Ayurvedic traditions. Ghee is a type of butter that has been clarified by simmering unsalted butter on low heat until all the water evaporates and the milk solids sink to the bottom of the cooking pot. This produces a golden yellow liquid that solidifies at cooler temperatures. The term ghee is often used interchangeably with the term clarified butter because of this clarification process which removes the alleged impurities. When it hardens slightly, it becomes an easy-to-use, spreadable condiment that is highly utilized in Indian cuisine as a type of cooking fat. It is likewise a staple must-have in almost every Ayurvedic kitchen, as well as herbal apothecary for reasons we later share in this video. While ghee is the variation of clarified butter that originated on the Indian subcontinent, butterfat clarification is also used in many other countries such as Mongolia, Russia, South Arabia, Ethiopia, and Brazil. Indian ghee is most often made from cow's milk, one of the sacred and holy animals in Indian and Hindu traditions. However, clarified butter can also come from other animal butterfat sources, like buffalo, sheep, goat, yak, or camel, depending on the location of origin. What does ghee taste like? Ghee doesn't taste like melted butter, but has a pleasant, nutty flavor that most people enjoy. It has become quite trendy in recent times as a good fat to include on a ketogenic diet, as well as to make the all-popular ghee coffee. Later in this video, we will discuss the highly revered benefits of ghee from an Ayurvedic perspective. But first, how is ghee different from regular butter? 4 beneficial uses of ghee versus butter. Number 1. Ghee is clarified of impurities. Yes, ghee is made from butter, but it is much different. It is basically considered a purified form of butter as the milk solids have been removed. These are primarily the substances in milk or butter known as casein, lactose, and whey. Often identified as impurities because they are the main aspects that can cause sensitivities for some individuals. So while it's not dairy-free, it is typically easier to digest than straight butter. Although of course it's not appropriate for vegans or vegetarians who may not eat dairy for ethical, environmental, or health reasons, for others it can make a great alternative as a condiment spread or cooking oil. Number 2. Higher in fat than butter. Another big difference between ghee versus butter is that it's more concentrated in fat content. This is because the water and milk solids are no longer present. 1 tablespoon is shown on product labels to contain about 14 grams of total fat, or 22% of the daily value based on a 2,000 calorie adult diet. Of this amount, approximately 9 grams is saturated fat content, 45% of the daily value. 3 grams is monounsaturated fat, and 0.5 grams polyunsaturated fat. Compared to butter, ghee, like coconut oil, is composed of medium-chain fatty acids, which according to research are easier to metabolize and use for energy compared to long-chain triglycerides found in butter, often linked to cardiovascular issues. Clarified butter is usually valued as a healthy fat or oil to include on a keto diet, along with others like avocado oil, olive oil, and coconut oil. It is of course still a high-calorie food, at about 120 calories for 1 tablespoon, and should be used in moderation. Number 3. Clarified butter is shelf-stable. One of the great benefits of clarified butter, because the milk solids and water have been removed, is that it is a shelf-stable product. So if you're wanting to stock up your emergency food supply, ghee, unlike butter, doesn't require refrigeration and can be stored for many years in sealed jars. Quality organic grass-fed ghee is available from many online suppliers, or it's very easy to make from straight unsalted butter. Number 4. Higher smoke point than butter. Probably one of the top reasons ghee is used as a cooking fat is because it has a high smoke point. This is the temperature it gets to before it starts to smoke, break down, and produce harmful free radical toxin. Compared to butter, which can have a smoke point of about 325 degrees Fahrenheit, clarified butter or ghee is much higher with a smoke point closer to 485 degrees. This makes it ideal for baking, sautéing, or high heat frying, and a better alternative to refined vegetable oils like canola. Number 5. Traditional Ayurvedic uses of ghee. Number 1. Promotes digestive fire. Top on the list of Ayurvedic's benefits is ghee's properties as a digestive aid. Known to gently promote what is called digestive fire or Agni, adding a dollop of ghee to meals on grains or khichdi can help support metabolism and transfer of nutrients. Number 2. Balancing food for Vata dosha. Clarified butter or ghee and its oily, unctuous attributes help to lubricate the tissues and increases ojas. It is therefore viewed to be especially excellent for the Vata dosha or body type and or Vata imbalances, nurturing the nervous system and dry, fragile conditions. According to the Yoga of Herbs, ghee is excellent for diseases of the subtle tissues, nerves, and mind, including many Vata problems. Internally moisturizing, it can be beneficial for promoting elimination when constipated. Number 3. Detoxifying influence. Ghee is known in Ayurveda to facilitate the movement of ama, i.e. wastes or toxins, from the body. It is often used in different phases of detoxification to mobilize lipid-soluble toxins and encourage their excretion. It is common to use clarified butter during the oleation stage of a panchakarma treatment to loosen deep-seated toxins from the tissues. Number 4. Use as medicated ghee. Ghee has long been used in Ayurvedic traditions as a medium for herbal medication, commonly referred to as medicated ghee. Clarified butter acts as a carrier, or anupan, for the efficient uptake of herbs, spices, and other substances. It is highly used in herbal preparations for a multitude of conditions. Number 5. A top sattvic food. From an Ayurvedic perspective, ghee is categorized as one of the most sattvic foods you can consume. These are substances believed to be high in prana or life force with sattvic qualities that promote states of positivity, harmony, peace, and mental clarity. Precautions. Clarified butter is high in fat and should be used in moderation within a well-balanced diet. Consult your healthcare professional before intake if you are pregnant, nursing, taking any medications, or if you have a serious medical condition. Thanks for watching! For additional in-depth info, as well as top-quality sources of ghee, be sure and investigate the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And be sure and check out these other informational videos.